Alright, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow. We're back with another adventure. So today is January 16th, 2025, and this semi's letting me get out because apparently I was in the spot that he needed to go, I believe. So it is currently about 37 degrees out, and it is about 2:03 p.m. and we're currently in Shawano, Wisconsin, but I figured I'd bring you guys along to look at some frozen waterfalls if we find some. So I was gonna head over to Kashina Falls, and apparently that road over by Kashina Falls actually runs to a bunch of other ones. There's a lot of waterfalls in that area, and that's the reason why I turned the camera on. Let's see if we can see some frozen waterfalls and go from there. So we'll turn up here to the left, and then we'll make our way over this way to see. Being 37 degrees, I'm not sure if there's gonna be any frozen waterfalls, but next week, on the other hand, the first part of the week, it is gonna be like below zero for quite some time. So doesn't look like there's anybody coming. El Jefe, maybe? I don't know if that's how you say that. Have some open water there. We'll go this way. Oh, there's a lot of ice fishermen out there on Shawano Lake. You know, all right, so I'm gonna turn around because I feel like that's a perfect opportunity to film something unique, an aerial view of the ice shanties on Shawano Lake, because obviously during the summertime that's not going to be frozen over. I'm not driving out there, I'm not walking out there. We'll just see where I can go to actually park and then fly the drone from the shore, you know, out there. So, but as you can see right here, there's a multitude of vehicles. I don't know if they're snowmobiles, four-wheelers, but there's ice shanties all over out there. So let's see what we can see. Look at that. That is insane. Again, I'll show you just real quick. However, again, I'm not walking on ice, not driving on ice, want no part of it. In fact, I believe that truck is actually parked on the ice right there. Let's go look real quick. Yeah, that truck is parked on the ice. That is pretty brave. But look, ice shanties all over the place. And this is where they go on. And you can see, like, there's like a crack right there, it looks like, forming. And that guy's just parked there, right on a frozen lake. Oh, and look at the ice shelves. Like along the shoreline. That is so interesting. That's some really thick ice too. But yeah, let's get out the drone and fly it around out there and see what we see. Go from there. Should be pretty interesting.